The show brings you Diamond Down.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Gunnar Henderson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Ball, that's in.
And that's down and away. Swings and misses. And now 3-0.
One strike.
On the ground to third. Tosses across the first. One out in the top of the first. Digging in, Manny Ramirez. Strike one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
This to center field. Touches down. That's a hit.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field.
Everything.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's 2-0. One down. Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker. And first offering is fouled off.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson. You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his...
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there. On its way, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-0. So now it's Corey Seager. Just missed. Fastball for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Just missed.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour.
Marte makes the play, and there's two down. So digging in, David Ortiz, and he's currently the team leader in batting average. Chris, swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bay settles under it and makes the catch. And here is Wade Boggs. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So up next, Jason Bay. Pitch misses outside. And that's ball one. Bay in his 11th season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Canada. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
One ball.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rushing. Gathers, throws to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just...
It's in and out of his glove, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back in the Bronx, leading off, Ellie De La Cruz. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. First pitch misses. And that's in there at the knees. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
0-1's the
Dalton
count.
rushing. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Right through there for a strike.
Pitches
ball,
in the dirt.
2
And the
strikes.
count 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. McNeil drop step, going back into the second deck and gone. Hits that ball goodbye. So the batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely. 1 out, runner at second. Ramirez will hit next. Singled and scored his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Ball,
Next
that's
pitch is
outside.
outside. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and the lead is up to 5.
He was all over that one. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 106.
Liner, base hit. Coming home. Safe at second.
He's safe.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Got a change up and a pretty good one, too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the
0-1.
barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here comes Corey Seager. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Ramirez on third. Jenkins on at second with 2 down. Late with the swing there.
Well, they just threw that
1-1.
fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Junior makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back in New York, and now the DH, Teoscar Hernandez. Yamamoto back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that's
Out.
outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jeff McNeil stands in. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the
Well,
count.
off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. missed, and it's a strikeout. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's Mike Trout. Off
Ball
the mark
back
there.
outside.
Ball one.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down
Outside,
and give
that's
some
a ball.
length in this start.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Griffey on his horse. And he makes the catch. One away. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. Look out!
Hey, that ball
And it
got
hit him. So a man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
There goes the runner.
Ball
Pitch
one.
misses. De La Cruz at second with 2 down. Runner on the go again. Pitch
Ball
misses
in.
in.
Hey,
Safe.
he beat it.
That's 2 stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one's gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a pair. It's 7-0. And the batter
Nope.
now,
Ball
Gunnar
one.
Henderson.
Ball one, no strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. They go back to back. It's 8-0. So digging in, Manny Ramirez. In there at the knees. Going 1.
0-1.
And that is out of play. So Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Two outs, runner at first. Walker Jenkins now at the plate. In the air, left field, down the line. Bay makes the grab, and that is that. Back for more from the Bronx, and here is Joe Mauer. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it, the throw, and it beats him. What a play. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. Out towards left center. Jenkins gets under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now, Rod Carew. Left field. And it drops in. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Jenkins on the move. Nabs it. And that'll do it. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former
He's out.
presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Fastball for a strike. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the
No ball,
kid-sized
2
ones.
strikes.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Now fly ball to right center. Griffey gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would take. Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Down and away for ball 1. And that one wrapped foul. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. They don't come here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Bottom 4. Now here is Jason Bay. Now he breaks his bat. Ortiz tracks it down for the out. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Hernandez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Corrals it, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul out of play. The other way. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now here is Dalton Rushing. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate. Carew goes to second for 1. Over to first. Safe.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. Misses off the plate. And that is ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
2 outs. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Rube, you remember your sprint speed?
I mean, probably not quite that. I mean, I think in a fully fueled up golf cart, I could probably get it going pretty good.
That's too high.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
In the dirt. That one laced to center and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 10-0. Walker Jenkins, the next to hit. That's inside. And that's ball one. That one ripped, but foul. Hammered, base hit. And now two aboard.
Back-to-back singles. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
0-1.
The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 the count.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
And that's outside. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Now one miss.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up right side. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Ketel Marte up to the plate. That one pushed foul.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs. I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Marte at second with nobody out. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout brings it in. And there's one down. Next to hit, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And it's caught for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And a foul ball. Comes up empty.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the